Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
Hey YouTube, Long Boys Post 1975, and welcome to a Funko Pickups video. I didn't think I'd be doing a Funko Pickups video as soon as this, as normally they don't seem to trickle in that often. I have a very specific taste in Funkos that I explained in my Funko collection video I did a month or so, maybe a couple of months ago. So if you want to know why I collect Funkos, and why I think they're the perfect thing to collect to, you know, many different types of people and collectors across various sort of themes, such as movie, music, cartoon, comics, toys, literally toys, if you see what I mean. It's got away from me, but go and see that video and I explain it. But for some reason, since then, I have nine. 4 of which I will show you first, and the rest are all Deadpool. Yes, I absolutely love Deadpool. In the previous video when I showed you my Bob Ross Deadpool, who was obviously Deadpool, you know, from one of the teaser trailers for Deadpool 2. I love that. I love the fact that they take these Deadpool characters, you know, hybrid characters, I guess I would say, he plays across various forms of the media, whether it's from the trailers, from the music, from the cartoons and from the comics, and make figures out of it. I guess Deadpool probably lends himself the easiest of all characters just to make anything they want. And I absolutely love Deadpool. How much do I love Deadpool? I love Deadpool this much. No, that's not a mold of his head, that's my Deadpool mask, and yes, you can see out of it. In fact, some people have asked what this is. This is a handmade, custom-made Deadpool penguin, because, true story, I absolutely love and adore penguins, and I love Deadpool, so someone made me a Deadpool penguin. So, what do I have first of all? Now, all of these came from the high street. Half of them came from Asda, and then 2 of them came from B&M. I guess we'll start with one of the B&M ones. In my previous video, when I say it's easy to spend a vast amount of money on Funko Pops, especially if you have the Amazon app, as I do on your phone, where it's just a question of swiping and then you bought something. I still stand by what I said, which is there's no fun buying them off Amazon. Part of the fun is tracking them down in the high street and getting them that way. And in that video, I show you that I have 2 of the Ghostbusters. I have Egon and I have Ray Stantz. Well, I managed to find me Peter Venkman, and I managed to find me Peter Venkman in B&M, which means he's part of the same series, which is the 35th anniversary of Ghostbusters, which means I still need Winston. I don't want any of the other ones, I just want the original team of Ghostbusters, but I'm not going to order them off Amazon, because the fact that I walked in and I saw just one of these on the shelf and just grabbed it like a mad bastard means hope is out there. And it's such a satisfying way to, you know, finish or get on the way to finishing. I guess you could argue up the 3 main Ghostbusters from the first half of the movie, but it's such a satisfying way to collect Funko. If you collect Funko, let me know if you're all about getting them in the high street. So $4.99, and I have Peter Venkman, arguably the coolest of the Ghostbusters and probably the most sought after. He doesn't have that wraparound effect. He actually has a corner. I'm not sure why. Now, in the previous video, you see that I showed you battle damaged or injured Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Well, I finally got me the Godzilla I wanted. It was an Asda, so I think this was $8.99, and it's the good Godzilla. That is awesome. Look at that. I love Godzilla. The original movie's still my favourite. I was going to say, no, it's not as good as the 1998 Hong Kong Hollywood version. Who remembers that travesty? Honest to God. Anyway, yeah, absolutely awesome. I did not want the iVision one because I just wanted Godzilla in his actual, you know, resplendent original form. No sort of effects and things like that going on. When it comes to Godzilla, he's not like Deadpool. I don't want anything done to him. I know shooting laser beams out of his eyes is not the same as put him in a different costume and or likeness, but I just wanted standard Godzilla, which then you could argue is, there are some cool ones in there though, more so Kong. And I guess I was hypocritical to myself because I wanted a Kong or like Kong with the axe. Anyway, yeah, so Godzilla, finally got him. Again, the supermarket, $8.99. The prices go up and down in the supermarkets, which is a bit weird. I'm not sure why that happens. I guess it's dependent upon how heavy they are, big they are, or, you know, because obviously they're massive Funkos. Not really interested in those apart from, as I mentioned, the dark brown in front of the clock tower. But yeah, then they got the massive ones that are like, you know, rugby ball size. And I guess it comes down to the weight. But this was $8.99, and this has got nothing to do with the current movie, or the latest movie, I should say, because it's on streaming now, isn't it? Mecha Godzilla, because what I said, the original movie is my favourite. I do like all of the Japanese ones, and I'm massive fan of Mecha Godzilla. He's just so damn cool, and the figure, sorry about the glare, the figure is just epic. Look at that, that is absolutely fantastic. The next one I got from the supermarket, again, is they really should expand this range, they really should. It's Wolverine. But it's Zombie Wolverine from Marvel Zombies. Have anyone? You must know what Marvel Zombies are. They kind of flogged it to a dead horse state. But I remember when it first came out in 2005, and I was in Canada, and I collected all the series individually and brought it back to this country. Then ever since then, I've managed to get my hands on each subsequent series explaining the story, including the one-shot. No, the mini-series, I should say, with Ash from The Evil Dead. And it actually explains that didn't the virus actually start within Ash's universe? Yeah, so they did an Ash crossover with Marvel Zombies, which is absolutely fantastic. One of my favourites. But yeah, I have each subsequent series of Marvel Zombies in original comic, you know, print form, each individual issue. And I love it. I absolutely love Marvel Zombies. Possibly should have died, no pun intended, a while ago. But I'm looking forward to the what if stories on Disney when we get to, because in one of the teasers for it you see Winter Soldier, don't you, fighting, pretty sure it's Winter Soldier, zombie Captain America. They don't give anything away, so that would be cool, and I am very much like to see that. That's not even real English though, I am aware of that. But yeah, Wolverine. Well, couldn't you argue his healing factors should make him able to, like, not die or cure the virus? I don't know, I can't remember if they explained it, but that is a phenomenal figure. But $8.99 again. You've only got Deadpool, spoilers, zombie, Wolverine zombie, Mysterio zombie with his entire helmet is inside his helmet is a brain, which is just, who wanted a fucking Mysterio zombie figure? I mean, come on. I know there's something for everyone when it comes to any figure. And Hulk. That's kind of cool. I have no doubt they'll do subsequent, you know, ranges of these, but with the exception of Wolverine and Deadpool, weak. Well, Hulk's alright, Mysterio no, but like, why not more? Why not more? Why not just 4? That's just, oh sorry, why just 4? Anyway, absolutely fantastic figure, although you could argue that the rip around his mouth looks like he's just snotting down his face like a toddler. Anyway, so that leaves the next one, which I had to show. This is phenomenally good, absolutely phenomenally good. Marvel Zombies, Deadpool zombie. Look at that. That's just, I'm so happy. As soon as I saw this, I was like so happy. I saw this before the Wolverine one, so that's kind of cool that I didn't know there was a Wolverine one. I thought, hey, hang on a minute, we just got a Deadpool zombie, because, spoilers, well, you know this, I told you the rest of Deadpool. There was a massive amount of Deadpool Funkos on the shelf at the time. Again, this was $8.99. Yeah, look at that. The detail on this figure is absolutely soy poib. And it's Deadpool. Now, what was the series of comics where Deadpool teams up with the multiverse versions of himself? So he makes a team where it's him, female Deadpool, Deadpool dog, and Marvel Zombies Deadpool hanging from his belt on his leg, just the head, but he's got like an iron plate around it so he can't bite him. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty cool. But yeah, so had to get that. And again, as I said, the rest are Deadpool. I'm going to show you the other one that's not, that I got from B&M today at the end, and I'm going to give you a piece of advice on where to buy it. Next one is, I've got the comic that this was in, Dinopool. Look, it's Deadpool. as a dinosaur with tiny ickle arms. That's so cool. That's just so cool. Look, and he's wielding katanas. This is what I mean about Deadpool because of the fourth wall and shit like that. Anything, you know, he can, his figure can be anything. Nothing is off limits. And again, it can all be from the you know, the various, you know, depictions and versions of him, you know, throughout the comics. And I forgot this. Obviously, Deadpool is 30 because he was created by Rob Liefeld. And so therefore at that point he had really stupid looking guns that didn't have triggers and badly drawn misproportionate feet and anatomy, but obviously through the years I fell in love with him. I've got his first appearance, which was New Mutants, I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I fell in love with him when he was his series, which was Deadpool and Cable. But have a look at the back. There's Deadpool on a scooter, there's Barista Deadpool that I'm not a fan of, there's Caesar Deadpool. They had most of these, but I bought the ones. See, I do love Deadpool, but I'm not going to buy everything that he's in. But I bought the ones that I liked, and so the last one I bought was just genius, flamenco Deadpool. Look at that. I mean, come on, why would you not want flamenco Deadpool in your collection? I could. If they start expanding these more, because I told you I didn't want all of these, but I could quite conceivably spend a rather large amount of money on Deadpool figures alone. But yeah, Flamenco Deadpool, absolutely amazing. There's no doubt that the best two of these are Dino Deadpool, and obviously the clear winner is Zombie Deadpool, but there's very little dividing all of them. Now the other one I bought, and thanks to that previous video I talk about Thor, and I'm not sure how these were, what style they were depicting, I now know. So I can't remember who left that comment, but thank you very much. Now, do you remember in the previous video when I said I don't I don't want or need a regular Deadpool. For me, it's all about the characters he plays. I guess you could argue Zombie Deadpool's not really a character; it's just him decaying. But well, this changed that, because in my previous video when you saw the Thor that was all kind of fluorescent colours, and I thought it was to be a clear nod back to the newsprint days of, you know, the character's original appearance, I found Deadpool in the same style, and I love the colour of that. I absolutely do, even though it's like, you know, standard Deadpool. But I saw that and I had to have it, especially now I know these figures are designed kind of, this is where it's not going to happen, to be taken out of the box, displayed with light behind them. I've seen how some people's setups on Tinterwebs. I won't be doing that, but I just love the way he looks. I absolutely love the way he looks. He's so cool. So definitely, even if I'm not going to display him with light behind, or even though it would make a difference because he's in a bloody box, he still looks fucking fantastic. Really, really fantastic. Now, the final one I got that I want to share with you is, I got this in B&M this morning for a tenner. I did not know it was a thing until I directly searched it up today when I got home on Amazon on my phone to find out whether it was on there. I didn't know. I'd never seen it on Amazon. But that's Pop Funkoverse strategy game Back to the Future. I didn't know this was a thing. So you get smaller than normal, but inside, you know, the same sort of design. Regular, is that 50 stock Brown? Or radiation suit? I think it's radiation suit Doc Brown. But look, it's still the same amount of detail you would expect. But yeah, smaller, and you get Marty, but from Back to the Future too. So he's wearing the, you know, the drying jacket, the self-lacing shoes, and he's pulled his pants inside out on his jeans. I don't know what that means. 100, I really, really don't. Marty McFly, Doc Brown. But it's a game. Now, I'm going to have to get another one of these because I fully intend to play it. But obviously, me being me, this one's going to stay sealed. But this was a tenner from B&M. Seriously. They're on an end display because all their Funkos are on an end now, because they've got a whole bunch of anniversary Marvel ones for the anniversary of Fantastic Four. I think I got away with a stealth Windy Pops then. But yeah, I didn't know they'd done games. But it says on the back here, compatible with other Funko games. So basically, it says, where are my glasses? That's not what it says. I hate getting old. It says, face off the ultimate pop. I will show you the back in a moment. Face off in the ultimate pop battle. Combine your favourite characters and go head to head in 4 exciting scenarios. Move through memorable locations, the Courthouse Square or Cafe 80s, and use your character's unique abilities to capture points and achieve victory. Includes 2 playable maps. Courthouse Square, Cafe 80s. So Cafe 80s is a level within itself. That's interesting. Exclusive Funkoverse Pop game figures. Marty McFly, Doc Brown, Back to the Future 100. Contents 2 characters, 2 character bases, 2 character cards, 2 basic characters, 2 basic character cards. But how is that not the same? 1 hoverboard. Ooh, hello. Oh, you can see that on the back. It's obviously you have to get it within the game. Look, there's your boy. It's a flat board. You get a bunch of things to move around, stuff like that. I guess it's your standard sort of roll of dice, move-based game, etc. But one map is the Courthouse Square, otherwise known as the Backlot, Universal Backlot, and the other one is inside the Cafe 80s. So hence the fact that you've got Doc in his radiation suit and Marty as Marty Jr. But yeah, cool. And plays a standalone game or mixed with other Funkoverse games. I didn't know Funkoverse games were a thing. Did you know? I mean, I'm wearing the wrong shirt. I am aware of that. Did you know? I didn't know. So this is kind of cool. Maybe there's a Ghostbusters one. Maybe it's more expensive because it's going to get more than 2 characters, and maybe I should get a white stick. Right. So anyway, yeah. 2 cooldown tracks, 1 double-sided map, 4 game tokens, 2 scenario cards, 13 game markers, 6 dice, 11 points, 1 first player marker, and instructions. And yeah, like I said, you can play this as a single player game. Gonna get another one. When I open that, I may do an unboxing and show you the actual contents of the box. But until then, I don't know why I didn't think to buy 2 today, mainly for what I'm going to tell you now. But yeah, cool. Didn't know this was a thing. This makes me very, 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 very happy. This was $9.99 in B&M. Like I said, I always recommend you going to B&M first to track down the ones that you want, because they're usually the individual ones, like Venkman, this size, are $4.99. This on Amazon, after I looked for it today to think, wait, what is this? To check out reviews and see what people said about it, is $18.99. So yeah, 19 quid. So I think you know where you should go to buy it. Anyway, just a quick little video, because I amassed far more Funko Pops than I thought I would do. And so yeah, I had to share it with you, absolutely had to share it with you. So anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you think, I can't talk in this video. You collect Funko Pops, and if you do you prefer just to order them straight off Amazon and get specifically what you want? Or do you like doing what I do, which is try and get as many as you can in the wild? And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.